Here's what you don't say to Donald Trump. Wow, you're great on The Apprentice. Ha, you're fired. You know. But imagine the stupid stuff that would come out of your mouth. You don't want to say, hey, can you tell me the whole story of your life because I want to know how to be a billionaire too? All the things you don't say. Here's what you do say. Hi, Mr. Trump. I'm a certified trainer when it comes to this most amazing fitness product that can get anybody fit in less than 5 minutes. Well, actually, here's what a friend of mine said. So I'm trying to, actually, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I would say? You know what it is. Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
I would just turn him. I would just say, want to see something cool? Give me your thumbs. I'll swear to you, if that happens, he would do it. Everybody does. That, by the way, that was a teaching for Spin Gym. Want to see something cool? Now, a friend of mine, Kevin Harrington, is on Shark Tank. Kevin turned to Donald in an elevator and said, hey, Donald Trump, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm on Shark Tank. I have a way to make you an additional $4 million if you give me 15 minutes of your time. Want to do it? What did he say?
Yes.
He said, yes. Perfect pitch for Kevin. I'm going to Spin Gym with him. Okay? That's exactly what you do. Give me your thumbs. Yeah, nothing. That's the way it takes care of being nervous. But you don't want to miss opportunities because then you go home and you've missed the opportunity, so who cared? Well, that was stupid. I missed it. I could have gotten him to do that. He could put one in every hotel in the Trump Tower, every room. And why do we do that? Because we know that we've got the greatest fitness product on the planet, right? Okay, so for those of you who just joined us, we have a very firm rule in my life. You're either 15 minutes early, or you're what?
Late.
Shame on them. I already went through the whole nonsense. They don't want to hear it, and you guys will.
Sorry. They're fired.
Well, we'll have that conversation in private. How do we feel about being late? I feel like I don't want to point my finger. Actually, we are live broadcasting right now. And we're talking about LinkedIn. You guys on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Are you both on LinkedIn? You're not. You know why? Shame on you. Okay, here's the deal. If you want to be involved in Spin Gym, you must be on LinkedIn. And what is LinkedIn? I'm just going to review this real quick. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I'm Forbes Riley. I am not a social media expert. I just happen to be really successful at it. No, just kidding. I love it. I found an outlet, and when you have no social life at night, you have 650,000 fans on Facebook. That's truly how it happened. I was sitting in a hotel room in London about 7 years ago, discovered Facebook on my own. I was there for 4 days, bored out of my mind, and before I left London, I had my first 5,000 fans. Okay. So LinkedIn is the place that your resume goes. I just got my work validated on LinkedIn because I just booked a huge infomercial from a woman who did not know me in Colombia. Love you, Paula. If you're watching, thank you. Because she found my profile on LinkedIn. She found my videos on LinkedIn. This is my profile page on LinkedIn. And here's the greatest thing about it. It lists who and what you are. It lists what your current, previous, what your education is. It's designed for business people. It lists a summary of what you do. You get to make that up. No one tells you. Then it lists all of your experience in order from most recent down, or in any way that you want the general world to know it. Videos. Look at that. I got videos on here. I've got photos on here. I don't know how much did you pay for your webpage. Thousands? Free. This is free. Okay? And it's much more searchable. So, Ms. Andrea, we talk about doing Spin Gym in corporations, right? Mm-hmm. How do you find a corporation? You go to LinkedIn. Kim, you've never really used LinkedIn, right? Okay, you say to me, let's do a deal. We want to do Spin Gym where? Where would you like to sell some Spin Gyms? Where can you imagine selling 1,000 Spin Gyms right now?
In the sports arenas.
In the sports arena. Narrow it down. The more narrow your search, give me something more. You live in Boca.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins, okay. Well, that would be a specific phone call. But let's say you want to do fitness in Boca. Okay? Let's just type in Boca Fitness. Because maybe you want to start locally. So what comes up, and this is where if you went to the web, thousands of ads would come up and companies, but that's not what's here. Becca T-Bone, one of our friends. How, Becca, you're going to love this. If you type in Boca Fitness, you're number 2. How freaking cool is that? That's our friend. That is awesome. Laddie Hawks, also our friend, are the number 1 and 2 on fitness. But you're not there, by the way, because you're not on LinkedIn. You would be number 1 or 2 as well. Well, let's see. I only typed in Boca Fitness. I got Abby. I've got David Lippman, who I also know is a chiropractor. They're going to love knowing that all I had to type in was those 2 words and they came up. Steven's also on there. Ava, who's a fitness competitor. Wow. So I didn't type in anybody's name, but all of a sudden those, by the way, I know these people. How funny is that? You're not on LinkedIn. I want to type in tell me what people are looking for you. You're a television host, right?
Yes.
And you're in Orlando, right?
Mhm.
What if we typed in Orlando TV host? What comes up? There's only 2 people. If you actually put Orlando and TV host in your
I'll
things,
be in the front page.
you'd be on the front page. You're never going to be on the front page of Google.
Above the fold.
Above the fold. What happens if we put, okay, so if we put in infomercial host, see if Forbes Early comes up. Infomercial, I just put in infomercial. Well, okay, I'm number 2. I just put in the word infomercial. Now that could be because it's mine. It may be different on different people's, but I like that I'm number 2. And Avi Sivan, who I know will be appreciated that I'm underneath him. But on top of Mark Allen, which is a good thing. I know both of those men.
So, may I ask a question?
Yes,
On this, you're talking about the number 2 and stuff. How do they rate?
that's a great question. Ginger, do you know how LinkedIn rates? Yes.
And so they rate based upon your first connection, then second connections, people that they know, and then third connections, people that they know, and then everybody else.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, actually, that makes sense then. That's why I know the people who came up when I typed in Boca. So those are actually friends of mine. I thought I was just that famous, but I'm not. If you had your computer here, it would obviously come up different for you. But how exciting that they even pop up. So if friends of yours are looking for you in the industry, yoga, Boca. So SpinGym. People are typing in SpinGym. They're searching for it. So you're going to create part of your profile to reflect exactly the words you want people. That's what a whole keyword thing is about. What are people going to search? Well, I'm specializing in corporate wellness for SpinGym in the Boca area. Reach out to me. I teach classes there. Yes.
I have a question. Just
Yeah.
how did you want us to identify ourselves or a title for this?
I'm going to say
LinkedIn?
certified,
SpinGym certified fitness trainer.
SpinGym certified fitness trainer. And I add the word fitness because people.
Let's put the SpinGym first.
Yes.
Yes.
Now here's the thing: people sometimes think that SpinGym is spinning class.
Right. Yeah.
It's okay. I've dealt with that a lot. But underneath that, in your paragraph, and there's all this languaging I will give you, and it's also on my website, but it's a portable, affordable, handheld fitness device. Well, that is not a spinning bike. And then I would put video. I'd put your favorite video. And then I'm going to want you to narrow down what your focus is. I've got military as a focus. I've got, corporate as a focus. We've got multiple sclerosis. The more smaller you can get your focus, let me tell you something. It just takes 1 or 2 chips to fall. And you start to understand that you can do this. You want to type in, multi-level marketing. If you want to target groups of people and say, hey, I've got a great tool for you to be able to move your other products that you love. Because let's face it, if you're selling a drink, and there's a lot of energy drinks right now, there's Befinity, there's Fit Team, it goes on and on. Are you going to stand in line at a Starbucks and go, hey, want to try a drink? You actually can't do that. But as we learned yesterday, you can put a SpinGym in anybody's hands anywhere and start a conversation. So I think that if you're in the multi-level marketing business and you're not a huge recruiter, I'm not a big recruiter, I don't really do that. But if you love your product, this is a great way to get. And I think everyone should have a multi-level marketing product. You know what? I think everyone should have some sort of energy drink or vitamin or skincare, something that they just love selling, just because it gets to be residual income at some point. Especially the kind of groups that you can get in where if you have a couple of friends, you don't have to pay anything. You do not want to be paying monthly to these companies. That can't happen. So I'm part of World Ventures. I'm part of this discount travel club. It was $200 to join. I got $200 off my first trip, and it was $50 a month. When you get 4 friends, it's free. I've been a member now for a year. Haven't paid a dime. They have $69 cruises. I actually also have 300 people underneath me. I didn't enroll all of them. I enrolled like 10. And those people keep enrolling. And I get little checks. I'm not going to get rich on that. But it's a little thing. And I also have a little group of friends. I think it's a great business, but you can't be paying every month. Okay? So if you want to get involved in one, I'll be happy to talk to you about what the deal is. Or maybe it's that you sell enough and you don't have to pay. It doesn't matter. Just find something that you love to talk about, because SpinGym is great and it doesn't reproduce itself. So that's my philosophy on that. So we've got a lot of, it's also the